scandal here close to home. One of Francois Hollande's closest advisors has been forced to resign. It's been dubbed the shoe shine scandal. Tell me more.
That's right. The press love it. Great headlines, Claire. We'll give you the more serious aspect of this story first. His name is Aquilino Morel. He was head of communications at the Élysée Palace, so Francois Hollande's chief spin doctor. In any case, it emerged in revelations made by Mediapart, an online newspaper well known for breaking scandals that are rather embarrassing for politicians. It emerged that 7 years ago, when he was working for the state agency called IGAS. Now, they oversee social policy, including pharmaceutical details about the pharmaceutical industry, fixing prices. They advise the government on all those sorts of things. He was working for them, and he was also working for a pharmaceutical company. Conflict of interest, doesn't look good, and 7 years down the line, he's now paying the price, and he's lost that top job as a top communications job at the Élysée Palace. But the more embarrassing element of the story is there's a second aspect to the scandal, also broken by Mediapart. That is that he used to have a personal shoe shiner, cireur de pompe in French, visit the Élysée Palace on quite a regular basis, once every 2 months or so. This to shine his collection of 30 custom-made shoes, brands such as Davison and Weston. He would, on at least 2 occasions, he had a gilded salon in the presidential palace closed off for the ritual, with the shiner David Isbert is his name, saying that Mr. Morel was on his phone in his socks in the middle of this huge room. I was there opposite him, shining his shoes. Doesn't sound very good.
Imelda Marcos, if you remember back.
Which?
Imelda Marcos, a male Imelda Marcos. Collection of shoes.
The 30 shoes, custom made because apparently his odd-shaped feet. Now, these are all the details that have been coming out in the press. It's really not very flattering at all, Claire.
So it's very bad news, obviously, for Francois Hollande. Disastrous local election results recently. He obviously would have been hoping for a fresh start with his reshuffle that came very closely off the heels of that disastrous result. That's
right. And indeed, he was in the Michelin tyre factory today and keen to take the media focus off the scandal back at the Élysée Palace. So he made an announcement. He said, if unemployment does not come down by 2017, there's no reason why I will stand for re-election. Now, it is traditional that French presidents seek re-election, so that would be a massive change from a tradition. Indeed, it did get a lot of headlines, but there were also photos of him along with the Michelin man. But it didn't stop cartoonists and others pointing to the fact that it's not going to distract from the embarrassment of the Morel scandal. That is a cartoon showing Francois Hollande attempting to take a selfie with the Michelin man, but Mr. Morel photobombing the selfie. That's all very
contemporary
lingo.
James, another scalp then for Mediapart.
That's right, Mediapart, for those familiar with the French media landscape, this is really, they're on a roll here. They're breaking scandal after scandal. This is one graphic illustrating the extent to which they're the bane of many politicians' lives. On the top left there, you've got Jérôme Cahuzac. All of these people had to resign as a result of revelations, and all of these people have, there are, what would you say, court cases pending or underway because of revelations. In any case, Jérôme Cahuzac, you'll remember that dragged on for months on months on months. He was the budget minister. He eventually did resign over a bank account in Switzerland that Mediapart revealed he had. So this is, they're
it's
a
some
thorn
gallery.
in the side.
A gallery of portraits there that they have. Right. Now let's stay with the shoe theme.
Yes.
Images on very, very popular on French Twitter at the moment.
That's right. I didn't search too far today, Claire. You type the name Morel into French Twitter and you get a barrage of photos of feet and shoes. If you can handle that. Démission, says this one. That's one cartoon that was trending on social media today. In other words, resign, which he did do. He resigned quite early on today. That's a rather bling-bling shoe, with some people making the comment that not much has changed between the times of Nicolas Sarkozy, who was associated with this sort of a bling-bling presidency, and Francois Hollande, who promised an irreproachable, or a republic above reproach, to make a break with that past of excess and decadence, and clearly having 30 pairs of custom-made shoes.
Not very socialist. It's really not very socialist. James Creedon, thank you very much for that.
Thanks indeed,
roundup of Media Watch, and a quick break now with more live from Paris. In just a moment, stay with us.